Julie Beeman. What gets me fired up? Mouth-watering comfort food that cures what ails you. I'm here to show you how to ditch your bad habits.
Goodbye, lemon cake.
And get your life back, just like I did when I learned how to cure my own thyroid disease with food.
Practice makes perfect.
I'm on a mission to help everyone who's fed up with health and food-related issues conquer their addiction to junk food. And now I'm asking you to become fed up too. Today, we meet two ladies that want to learn how to eat their way to a more youthful look. Stay tuned for Antioxidants for Anti-Aging on the next Fed Up.
I'm Angela Blevins, and I'm here to learn how to grow old gracefully with the help of food, hopefully. I'm fed up with how much money it costs to stay looking decent at almost 45 years old.
My name is Michaela Hart-Zerbe, and I came along on a quest with my best friend Angela to find healthier ways to live. And I'm fed up with having negative reactions to me getting older.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Michaela.
Hi, Michaela.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Angela.
Hello, Angela. How you girls doing today?
We're happy to be here.
Yeah, so what are you girls fed up with? What do you got going on?
You know, wanting to take better care of ourselves, you know, just eating right and, you know, on a tight schedule. Schedules can be hard.
Oh, yeah.
And making right choices more consistently, maybe.
Well, it's tough. It can create a lot of stress in the body. And you also looking for more youthful ways or...
For me, for sure. I want to figure out how to, you know, fight these wrinkles, but maybe without toxins or maybe without poison. I don't know, maybe a natural way.
I mean, it's about accepting it gracefully.
Yeah.
And making good choices, and we really try to do that. But there's clearly a few downfalls.
Yeah,
She has a problem here.
That is so funny. I don't even know what that is. I had to ask what that was. I've never seen that before.
It's like crack.
Yeah.
It's really bad. And I've never had a junk food thing. I've never really cared. I'm not a sweet person. And in the last year, I found these. And they're really, really, really bad. And oh God.
There are options, and we're going to help you with that today.
Okay.
We'll give you some options to help you look more youthful and also feel better, because you said you wanted to feel better in your body and have more energy and stuff. And what do you have in front of you? What are these
I
little
have
vittles?
sugar, yeah, I have sugar cravings. I mean, like the kind where you get up in the middle of the night and drive to the grocery store and buy cake.
Oh, girls, don't worry. Lots of hugs, lots of love is coming to you. All
right.
So let's toss this stuff, because we're going to make some better stuff.
Can I eat one?
No, that would
we're
probably
gonna
be...
toss it. That's probably not the best idea.
It's like smoking the last cigarette on the way out. You know, we're throwing out the pack.
I know this is hard for
I
her.
could say I'm throwing this away and just go home and eat a bag, but I guess it is symbolically important to follow through.
That's right. Plus, we're gonna have a camera staked out at your house in the window for the next month.
I absolutely don't need to be eating the Cheetos. They're not healthy for me. And even though it's just once in a while, it's probably better to keep them out of my food plan.
Come on, you could do it. You could do it. Good job, good job. And look, cake.
This is the hardest one for me.
You could do it.
Oh my gosh.
You could do it. Yeah.
That means you actually don't get to get one.
You know, I can do very well throughout the day, but at the end of the day, I want a cupcake.
If you girls could put on your aprons, I'll tell you about what we're gonna make today. We want to get some antioxidant-rich foods into your diet, but also I still want to give you carbohydrates. Just going to be a better quality carbohydrates. So today we're going to make a baked Alaskan cod, which is so good for your skin, your whole body. We're also going to use some sautéed sugar snap peas and carrots, and some soba noodles, some chilled soba noodles, because you want the carbohydrates, and a 3-berry Canton, and I'll explain what the Canton is later. How's that sound? Perfect. Like she's scaring me with all these crazy words.
No, it's fabulous.
All right, good. So don't go away. We'll be right back with our antioxidant, anti-aging, fabulous meal. And we're back with antioxidants for anti-aging. So, do you girls eat berries?
Yes, that's the one thing I'm good about. Blueberries, berries.
Tons.
Yes.
Good, good. They're loaded with vitamin C, antioxidants, really, and sugar. But it's a good quality sugar. Well, what we're gonna do with our berries is we're gonna make something called a canton. This is something called agar, and it's a seaweed. And it's rich in calcium. It's also mildly laxative. Not like a laxative, but it will just help to soften.
Do I want to not eat this?
Yeah, you don't want
while
to eat
we're
that
in
like
the
that. Not when we're in the kitchen. But it's actually used to make something called a canton dessert. So you're eating the raw seaweed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna soak it. We're gonna soak it in some apple juice. This is to make a dessert.
Okay.
And we're just gonna let that soak for a few minutes, and then we're going to heat it.
I would never expect it to have seaweed in a dessert like that. I mean, you know, you can always play with different things, but I wasn't aware that you could use it like that.
And then we'll just cook this for about 5 to 7 minutes. We're gonna cook it for 5 to 7 minutes, and while that's cooking, we're just gonna take all of those berries and put them right here in this bowl.
Okay. So just dump them in?
Put your raspberries in, put your blackberries in. Look at these, I love these berries.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah, look at her go.
I'm not going to not eat a blueberry.
Exactly.
How can you put a blueberry in front of me and not eat it?
And not eat it. So while this is cooking, because when this heats up, I'm going to pour it on top of our berries, and then we'll let it set, and it turns into like a Jell-O. Have you ever seen an aspic?
It's a fruit aspic.
Yes!
And does it come out formed?
Totally.
Oh my God, this is very exciting. I don't know.
So we're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes, then we're gonna pour it on top of our berries and just let it sit for about an hour.
Okay.
And then it'll be nice and you'll have your fruit aspic.
I'm very excited about this.
So while that's cooking, we have here this is a wild Alaskan cod, black cod. And you girls wanted something for anti-aging. This is so rich in omega-3s. And we're gonna make a nice sauce for this. So over there, you have some ginger in here. See this little
High
yellow
end of
thing?
the onion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want you to grate some of that ginger on here. And if you can take that miso, and we're using ginger because it's rich in antioxidants. Also, it helps to promote circulation.
Wow.
So I have our cooked apple juice with the agar. I'm gonna pour that on top of our berries, and then we're just gonna let this sit.
Okay.
You can put it in the fridge. You can keep it outside the fridge. It'll set, and it'll be a nice, sweet aspic.
We don't blend anything. We don't mash
No,
anything.
actually, if you want, like we can blend it later because it makes it creamy and fun.
Okay.
So we'll just put this off to the side, and we'll start with this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is our wild cod, wild Alaskan cod, and it's rich in essential fatty acids, omega-3s. So what we're gonna do is with your ginger, I want you to squeeze that ginger right in here with your hand. Just squeeze it, get in there. Two-handed squeeze.
Evidently, I need 2 hands to squeeze ginger.
Yeah, that's right, she's working this muscle, she's working
right.
that skin right there.
Using ginger in my food, moving forward, I'd like to think I could try. I'm not against the notion of it. I don't tend to prepare the kind of foods that necessarily call for it like that, but maybe I haven't been thinking enough out of the box.
Okay,
There you go.
so now we're gonna take that miso.
There's more. Wait, there's more.
There's more juice.
There's more juice. There's always more juice.
There's always more juice.
Good to the last drop.
Yeah, baby. Okay, we're gonna put some of that miso in here.
Okay. You want it in here with the...
Yep.
Okay. So how much? The whole thing?
Yeah, put the whole thing in. This is gonna be a nice sauce for our cod. So if you can mix that around. So for thousands of years, the Asians have been fermenting soy. They make miso and shoyu and tamari and natto, and all of those foods are very healthful. And the fermenting process releases the anti-nutrients that really mess up digestion, which is what you're noticing. So it's not actually the sushi, it's all of the other
Oh,
stuff.
it's the soy. It's absolutely the soy for me. Soy in any form, but yeah.
Do you blow up? What happens?
Oh my goodness, my eyes start to itch. I get an itching frenzy, and yeah, I kind of look like Will Smith out of Hitch.
Oh, that's funny.
It's really bad.
What do you?
But it's new. It's only in the last 5 years. All of a sudden, it started happening. And you know, I've understood that sometimes our bodies just start to change.
Right.
But it was.
Well, what are
never
you eating on a daily basis?
I guess my regular diet would be a lot of Greek yogurt in the morning with berries and honey, and if I'm in a rush, a protein bar. Usually they're.
Those protein bars are where all the isolated soy proteins are.
But I don't react to that. It was kind of weird. It's like, how could I have not thought of that before? That wasn't a hard realization to come to. It was just like, how could this light bulb only go off now? If it's soy sauce, I can't have it. But if it's buried soy and my body's not reacting, then I guess it's fine, but I doubt it is.
We're gonna put this in the oven at about 375 for about maybe 12 minutes or so.
Oh,
So,
okay, that's fast.
Right below you, because we're gonna make you work it,
Okay.
is an oven. Careful, it's hot in there.
Oh, it's good to go.
You want to put in? Never seen you put anything in an oven.
Hey now.
You look very domesticated.
So now we have our aspic, our agar food sitting and waiting. We have our cod in the oven, and we're gonna move on to our next couple of dishes. How do you girls feel already?
Great.
Great?
Excited, yeah.
Excited? Don't go away, we'll be right back with more Fed Up. For today's tip of the day, we're talking about our attitudes on aging. Check this out. We're gonna get to the end of this life, right? And hopefully you're gonna, get through the end and you make it intact, but you're gonna be using your body, you're gonna be using your skin, you're gonna be using all of your stuff. So at the end of the life, you're not gonna look the way you looked on the way in. So if you can, try and get okay with the whole life process. And that's your tip of the day. All right, we're back, cooking up a storm here. So you girls are craving carbohydrates and sugars. So we have to give your body some good quality carbohydrates, just not in the form that you're giving them. So those are soba noodles. If you could hand those over here, that would be great.
Soba?
Soba noodles, and again, another piece of seaweed, which is nice. And soba is made out of buckwheat. It's actually not even a relative of wheat at all. So if you have an allergy to wheat, what happens when you eat it?
Bad things.
Creates inflammation. And then, again, what's happening? Your body's gonna go into stress mode, gonna create lots of free radicals, the whole thing. So if you can, if you have any wheat allergies, don't eat the wheat, eat buckwheat instead. Now, Angela.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. Have you ever cut up matchsticks?
I have not, but I'm willing to give it a try.
Okay. This is an easy way to do it. Cut on an angle. And then you go right back on that same angle to get something like this.
Andrea had me chop the carrots up in these little matchsticks. And her matchsticks looked a lot better than mine.
Okay, so this is gonna cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna chill it down in an ice bath because I don't wanna overcook it. We'll have you, do you know how to take the,
Devein it?
yeah. If you can, just peel it down the top and take out as much of the vein as you can, because otherwise it gets caught in the mouth. So you want to just try, you don't have to take the whole thing out, but you can see this little thing comes out.
Always put it. Let's try it.
We're gonna use a little bit of chicken stock. Remember we were talking about stock is rich in collagen?
Yeah.
Or the feet of the chicken is rich in collagen? So we're gonna just blanch our vegetables, a little bit of sea salt. Can I have a pinch of that?
Okay. So if you're, for example, if you're gonna make a roast chicken or something, I
Right.
imagine you're gonna keep the carcass.
Totally.
And then cook it down and then reappropriate all the chicken. It's great.
Absolutely.
So good.
Okay, so this is done.
Okay.
Our pasta, you see how quick that was?
Yeah.
Who said she doesn't have time?
That was quick.
It's
That
true.
was quick,
It's
right?
not about the time, it's the organization. It's just
That's
planning
right,
it.
planning it.
I know.
You gotta hang out with Ange a little more.
We try.
So what I'm gonna do to retain the integrity of this pasta as it is we're gonna put it into an ice bath, which is just an extra step.
Okay.
But first, let's put our sugar snap peas in there, which is great. A little bit of salt on those. And we're just gonna dump this into an ice bath. So that's just ice and water. And that's gonna stop the cooking process here and retain the integrity of that little pasta. Good job, good job. So we're gonna make a sauce for the noodles.
Okay.
So the sauce for the noodles is gonna be toasted sesame oil, and a little bit of brown rice vinegar. Yeah, just put that in there and then mix it up.
This one and this one?
Yeah, that's toasted
All right.
sesame oil and rice vinegar. And you can put a little pinch of salt in there. Whenever you have salt, you want to have oil. Okay, yeah, that's good. Good job.
Whenever you have salt, you want to
You
have
want to
oil?
have oil, because salt is expansive and oil is contractive. So if you just have oil, then it'll be very oily, you know, like an
Okay.
oily salad or something. But if you put in a little pinch of salt, it helps it tighten it up. Okay, so this, we're just really cooking a little bit. You know, we don't want to overcook it. We want to keep everything nice and bright and fresh.
Okay.
And what you can do is, we have a little bit of grass-fed butter. So what we'll do is just put in less than a teaspoon. Because you girls are both having sweet cravings, which means that you may not have enough fat in your system.
Okay.
So this is from a cow that's been grazing in the grass. So this means that this is richer in, does anybody know?
Antioxidants?
Yeah. Which ones? Which ones?
The kind that combat free radicals.
Vitamin A and D.
You know, one of the things that I found most interesting was what Andrea was telling me about grass-fed dairy products from cows that are grass-fed versus grain-fed, and that's something I didn't have any awareness of at all.
Properly nourished animals, if we're ingesting animal products, it's really important to try to keep in mind where the source of that is coming from, whether it's dairy, whether it's meat. It makes a big difference.
So what we'll do is we're just going to drain this now. And then we'll put our dressing on top, so you can drain that in here. And our fish is cooking in the oven. That's almost done. And what we'll do is we'll just chop up a little bit of this seaweed, and that seaweed is called nori. And nori is great for the skin.
Okay.
Great for the skin. All seaweeds are great for the skin.
Okay.
Tiny
Yeah.
bits or like in the sheets?
Yeah, make it like chiffonade. You know how to? The chiffonade is just very thin little slivers. Yeah, so this is perfect. Look at this. These are great. Okay, so this is done. Our pasta's done. When we come back, we're gonna take our fish out of the oven. We'll put it on a plate. We'll put our vegetables on the plate, our pasta, plus we have a nice dessert.
Oh, the dessert.
Yeah, I can't forget about dessert.
Never forget about dessert.
How's that sound? You girls getting hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Don't go away. We'll be right back.